This week, we are going to talk specifically Kroger and Publix. Mostly, the goal here is to talk groceries and saving on groceries, but some tips that will help you in those particular stores. Now, I know you may not have a Kroger or a Publix, so keep in mind that a lot of these tips still will work at other stores. Yes, there will be specific things for Kroger and Publix, but there will be a number of things that are going to work anywhere, like mobile apps and following sales. So, just try to think about ways that you could apply this to your favorite stores, or maybe ways to decide which should be your favorite store in town if you don't have either of these two grocery stores. Part of this, though, is that I do want us to have a focus of how to save on groceries. Because I don't know about you guys, but everyone, I think it's affecting all of us. Groceries are just skyrocketing. We had some friends over Friday night, and I went to serve spaghetti just because spaghetti is a really fast, we've got a bunch of extra people here kind of meal, only to realize I didn't have any spaghetti noodles, which is really rare for us. But, in confessing that to them, I realized, it's hard because I have not really been wanting to buy the current sales that are running. I mean, I keep wanting to hold out and say, no, that's going to become a better price. I don't want to buy it at that price. But I'm going to have to start, right? I don't know if anyone else is in my boat where you're just like waiting, like, oh, we can make it. I don't want to jump yet on these prices. So we have to start, acknowledging where we are. And we did have spaghetti. It was just with elbows instead of spaghetti noodles. But you get what I'm saying. Like we have various things that you're thinking, if I just hold out a little bit longer, either the deal's going to get better or maybe the price is going to come down. I don't really think that's going to happen. So let's talk about how can we handle the things we need in our grocery budget and, buy spaghetti if that's the case. That's just one example, but spaghetti is one of those things that 10 years ago, it was free. So those of us who've been couponing a really long time, even grabbing it at 75 cents a box just sounds so painful. I'll work through my spaghetti issues. But it makes for a good example for you guys because I have no doubt there are some things that you've also been doing that too. Just waiting. I'm just sitting on the edge. We're going to do without. And we'll dive in and wait for that sale to get a little bit better. So I don't know. Feel free to share with me what your struggles are right now. Mine really isn't just pasta. That was just one example of what we've kind of run out of. But just kind of, struggling to finally make those decisions and grab those items that we need. So hello, everyone who's chiming in. It's always good to see you guys. Bridget in Jacksonville. I know y'all don't have Kroger in Jacksonville, but you're like the land of Publix, so you've at least got half of one down there. And yes, and Kathy's mentioning it too, because Kroger has moved into delivery in Jacksonville. You don't have any stores, but you've got a lot of delivery trucks down there. In Twilla and Augusta, you've got both stores in Augusta. And Paige is saying, Club Publix is awesome. It gives me coupons off my total bill often and even gave me birthday reward. Yes, I was super excited about that too, Paige. My birthday is in March, and I logged in to see I have a free carton of ice cream. Publix has never given me a free carton of ice cream. So thank you, Club Publix. Your new, the kind of adding in a few little perks there behind their login. It's not anything different, guys. So I guess we could start there. For Publix, if you head to their website to be able to use their digital coupons, you're really signing up for Club Publix. When you create an account, you are signing up for Club Publix. You're giving them the ability to track you. Now, Publix, keep in mind, 10, 20 years ago was the one holdout store. They did not want to have a store card. They still don't have a store card. But they didn't want you to feel like you were being tracked. So it is fun to see them giving us some perks for signing up. So Club Publix, you're going to get access to all of their digital coupons, but they're also going to give you some fun perks too. So happy birthday, Paige. Since you've seen your free reward come through, you've obviously had a birthday recently too. It was a fun extra freebie there. And I shared it with a friend who shares a birthday with me. Like, hey, you need to log into Publix and go get your free ice cream. Okay. Oh, and Susie, you're stuck in bleach. Susie says bleach is her struggle. So I'm sitting here with my no pasta and she's waiting for bleach to become cheaper and cheaper. And Teresa, hopefully that answered with what Club Publix was. So it's what they've named like their login, basically. So you're going to create an account with Publix. When you first create an account, too, guys, if you've never created a Publix account, they usually run like a $5 off your next X amount purchase, like $35 or $50 purchase. The amount you have to purchase does vary depending on when you sign up, but it's always a $5 off. So a fun perk to sign up, but then it's giving you access to all of the digital coupons as well. Okay. Oh, goodness. And Nadine said she'd been holding out for shopping so long that her daughter said the refrigerator is barren. That's super cute. I love it when my kids get their words slightly mixed up, but it's a great way to describe it at the same time. Okay, and so to dive in, let's start to talk these stores. And we'll start with Publix first. I hadn't decided where we were going to go, but since we started with Club Publix, we might as well continue on. So the difference, I guess let's do that. The difference between Publix and Kroger in reality is their savings promotions model. So, and this really kind of sums up all of the grocery stores across the country. So Publix runs on the classic buy one, get one model. Kroger does not run on that model. Kroger runs on a promotional, like mega event or special buys kind of model. So the way they do that is a recurring mega events that are just kind of rotating. The items that are part of them are rotating, but you are going to buy a specific number of items and you're going to get an instant savings off of those items. We see other stores run something like this, but it will be worded differently, or maybe it's more like they've put deals together. So when you buy all of these items, it's like a meal deal in a sense. You get free items or you get an amount off of that meal deal. It's the same concept, but Kroger kind of blows it out of the water because their mega events have hundreds of participating items. So when we see that meal deal model in other stores, we see like 5 or 6 items that are part of it. You don't have a lot of flexibility as to what you buy. Kroger gives you massive amounts of flexibility on their mega events. You just stick with the participating items, buy at least the minimum, and you get that automatic savings. Now, 10 years ago, I had to sit there and count 5, 10, 15, 20. It was very important that you bought your mega event items with the right amount. Thankfully, they took away that stress. That is probably the best change that Kroger has rolled out in the last decade. So thank you, Kroger. Not going to say they have rolled out a lot of other great changes. That's really one of the only ones they have. But you do not have to count your items on a mega event anymore, as long as you buy the minimum. So if it says buy 5 and get $5 off instantly, you can buy 6 and you will get that extra $1 off as well. So I can buy 6 and I'll save $6 instantly if it's $1 off each item. That was wonderful when they rolled out that change a couple years ago, and the fact that they have kept it around. Just, there's no more counting in the grocery store. That is one of those where, I mean, those of us who've been around and been shopping the Kroger deals for a while, you know what that's like. I would stop, I would pull over the buggy and like feel like you need to take everything out and start counting. Don't have to do it anymore. So those are the two differences. I've got my BOGOs in Publix. I have my mega events in Kroger. In terms of where the prices come to, almost the same. Mega events tend to bring the price down to about that 50% off mark. Buy one, get ones are a 50% off mark, right? So they're still kind of 6 of one, half dozen of another. It's really what you're comfortable with. A lot of folks love the Publix side of things because you're not sitting there having to do math. I'm not having to subtract the $1 and then subtract the coupons. In Publix, I just know, you know what? It's half price and I have a coupon for it. So you feel like there's a little less math involved. I don't have to sit there and think about participating items. I just grab whatever I wanted that was buy one, get one. So the Publix model for some folks is easier. I guess it kind of depends on what you're used to. I'll confess, I'm a Florida girl. So having grown up in a Publix, getting my free cookie at the age of 2, I guess it's in my blood. So I tend to be more of a Publix person. However, we've lived as close as 2 miles away to both stores. And at that point in our lives, I would hit either one. It was whatever store we were the closest to, sometimes hit both of them, depending on the sales that are running. If you have both in your area, I may even encourage you to do that with the markets as hard as they are right now, that you do get into a habit where I'm going to hit the best of the deals over here and I'm going to hit the best of the deals over here. That's not my ideal advice. I really would love to tell you to just pick one grocery store and stick with it. But in terms of beating inflation and trying to keep your grocery budget in check, having a few different sale ads to pull from is going to help you. So if you're in that boat, you're looking for bleach or for me looking for pasta, whatever it is that we're all struggling with, following a few different sale ads could be your solution to feeling like I've got more selection or more choice when it comes to the price. Because that's really the hardest part for me. I like, as a couponer, that I am basically setting my own price. I am saying I don't want to pay more than $1.50 for a box of cereal. And I don't have to. When the sale comes around, I buy the cereal. And until the sale comes around, I don't. So that's where a lot of us long-term couponers probably are struggling. We all need a little bit of therapy right now because we're still waiting for our prices and they aren't coming around. But following a couple sale ads may be a help to all of us. Not a help in terms of your time, but thankfully we do have things like Pickup. So we'll talk about that here in a second. And Paige is saying she does that with Winn-Dixie and Publix to see who has the best deal. So let's go there for just a second. The easiest way to do that, guys, is to use the item search that is on Southern Savers. If I'm trying to compare ads or I'm looking specifically for something, then use the item search to help you find what it is that you need. So I'm sitting here needing pasta. It's not actually on sale anywhere this week. I can tell you that one because this week, in case you haven't looked at your ads, it's Cinco de Mayo. So we're not having Italian this week really anywhere. We're having Mexican. Everyone's eating Mexican all week long. So we've got, a little bit of buy one, get one pasta or pasta sauce, but really no actual pasta that's on sale. But the item search can still be a great tool for you if you are trying to compare different sale ads. Who has the best price on a pasta sauce right now? Who has the best price on tortillas or refried beans? Let's go, Mexican if that's where we want to. You can. I can quickly see here are the Publix deals. Here are the Kroger deals. You can also set this item search, guys, just to remind you, to just the stores that you have in your area. So that is what I have it set at, is just the few stores that I'm willing to shop at. You can easily make those changes when you are logged in under your profile. So you just select the stores that you shop at, and the item search is only going to return those stores. So if you're trying to quickly see who has the lowest price on something I need, or try to compare those two ads, that's a great way to do it. One other thing you can do, I should have just kept this up, is if we're just trying to hit the highlights, just to remind you that this exists. So we do a list for Publix and Kroger. We actually do a few lists, really, for Publix and Kroger. You're going to have your weekly ad. You have your next weekly ad. So we have a couple tabs here. Let me make this as big as I can. We have an unadvertised deals list, and then we have the flyers as well. That's a lot of lists for Publix. For Kroger, you're going to find your weekly ad and your unadvertised list. But this last tab, that's where I've been living. I don't know where you've been living these last few months, but for me, it has just been the highlights. And you can come in here and I can say, you know what? I want to work on what I'm going to grab on Wednesday. I know it's Monday night, but the new ad is up. So I'm going to uncheck the old ad. I just want to deal with the new ad. I'm going to uncheck unadvertised deals too, because not all of them carry over. And now I am looking at just the top deals from both of the flyer and the new weekly ad. If you want to leave unadvertised deals in there, you can. They just don't always carry over into the new week. So now I can sit here and kind of decide, what do I love from this list? And I can add just these items to my shopping list if I want to. There's still going to be things you need, but it is a way to just hit the highlights if you want to for each store. So every store has that dollar or less tab. They're not always $1. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. It's really whatever I've decided is a great price. I have a little button on my side that I check. And lately, I'm going to go ahead and check some things that aren't always $1, but they're still a really great price and they're worth grabbing. So if you're in my boat and you're trying to only hit the highlights, just to point that tab out to you really fast is a great way to do it. Teresa's chiming in and telling me, just in case anyone else doesn't remember, but Lidl, Aldi, they would have cheap pasta as well. And again, I tend to stick with my sale models on that one and not my Lidl and my Aldi, only because usually even the buy one, get one price in Publix will actually beat the Aldi or Lidl price on those items. So if you want to just stick with your main grocery stores, you can. But if you love your Aldi and your Lidl, that works too. Okay. Publix. So Wendy's saying, what's going on with spaghetti and buy one get one? There haven't been a lot of buy one get one sales on them lately, which is what's also affecting me, Wendy. And we haven't had a lot of coupons on them either, which is really where my holdout is. But part of it is the time of year. So Publix runs a lot of Italian sales in February. And then we don't usually see a lot of Italian on sale for March, April, and May. Then we get into grilling months. And so pasta can kind of almost feel seasonal. And that's what's going on right now, is that once we get past Cinco de Mayo, pasta is going to come back in here for a couple weeks in May. And then you won't see it for June and July as much. Then when we get into the fall, it comes back and is all the time. Okay. So to dive into some other sides there, we talked about just the basics of the sales. For my folks in Florida, remember that your buy one get ones for Publix, you have to purchase both of them. Outside of Florida, no one has to purchase both of them. So it is a 50% off sale in every other area except Florida. There's a few other differences too between the two markets, the biggest being Senior Day. Kind of hit this one last week as people were asking about Senior Day, but Wednesday is Senior Day, and everyone that is over the age of 55 gets 5% off their total in groceries. Not in Florida, but everywhere else Senior Day runs. So that's a pretty great discount if you are over the age of 55. A little inside tip, they don't have to pay. They just have to be with you. So it really could be take your mom to Publix Day. If you wanted an extra discount, you can do that. So just, maybe you should spend a little bit more time with mom. Going to throw it out there as an extra savings. But it is a fun perk. Kroger used to have a Senior Day. In most areas, Kroger does not. It used to be on Thursdays, so you can ask your store, but I kind of doubt that you're going to find that in your Kroger area. So that is a fun perk for Publix. And a reminder that tomorrow is Senior Day. I'm pretty sure I'm telling you this right. Now I'm questioning it. Might have been today. But Senior Day is this week in Walgreens. It's all week long online, and just making sure. Oh yes, we're right. And it's tomorrow in Walgreens. So it is the first Wednesday is Senior Day in Walgreens. Since we're hitting it, we might as well give Walgreens, their moment here. I know we're not talking Walgreens, but we're talking Senior Day. So heading into Publix, I've got my BOGOs. I have my flyers, which is something else Publix runs. So if you are looking at their weekly ad, this is always below the weekly ad on Publix's website for their extra savings flyers. Most of the sales that are in these flyers are not exciting. So don't go, tearing in because these items are on sale and think that you're going to get some crazy good price on them. There is 50% off there, but that's a rare one. Most of these are, a couple dollars off on their sale price over their regular price. What we really want this flyer for are the coupons that are in the flyer. So we start to see here's a buy one, get one. You can click on that, and it will pull up it always thinks I'm trying to back up whenever I slide to the right. Sorry guys. So I can click on it. I can click see details and I will get a printable version of that. You can also find this flyer in the store. So you don't have to print all the coupons that you plan to use. You can just grab them in the store if you want to. But all of these are store coupons, and that's what makes them exciting, because I can pair these with manufacturer's coupons. And we have some great manufacturer's coupons for these products. So Carnation Breakfast Essentials, we just saw a manufacturer come out about a week and a half ago for $2 off any Carnation Breakfast Essentials. We'll grab 2 manufacturer's coupons. You're going to have to get 2 boxes because that's what your store coupon's for. Now you've got a $4 off 2 store coupon and 2 $2 off manufacturer's coupons. That's $8 off of 2 boxes, and the regular price of the cheapest boxes is $5.79. So you are now paying $1.79 per box. That's normally $5.79. That's the kind of sale we're waiting for, right? So the rest of the prices in here, not really exciting. This ice, $10.59 for a 12-pack. Its regular price before COVID was $10.79 for a 12-pack. So that's a 20-cent savings. Like, really not feeling it. It's not the discounts that you're looking for. It's the coupons. But they are great. And we are going to turn around and pair most of the store coupons with manufacturer's coupons. So just to mention, I said we have the flyer here. That's what this flyer is. So all of those store coupons, you can see them with their little blue squares. Any of them that have a manufacturer's coupon, we're going to sit there and match that manufacturer's coupon anytime we can in with the deal so that you can see how they're going to work. So this guy right here may not seem very exciting, but Polident, for example, 40 count. You've got an Ibotta offer. You have a manufacturer's digital coupon, and you have a store coupon. Well, I can use all of those together. And this is just a classic couponing tip. So this isn't just Publix, but anytime I have a store coupon, I'm always allowed to use a manufacturer's coupon with that. So pretty sweet way to save. So use that extra flyer tab, extra savings flyer tab, because we've already done that matchup for you of any manufacturer's coupons that are available with that store coupon that is in this flyer. So this flyer, just so you're aware, these flyers are 2 weeks long. The current one actually runs through this Friday, May 6th, and a new one will start on May 7th. Now, one other thing to point out, I mentioned this, I think last week actually, is that the current flyer does offer double points back on stocking spree. So we do need to mention this because this is a big way of saving in Publix. Stocking spree, for every $50 that you spend on participating items, you're going to earn a $10 Publix gift card all year long. You can earn up to 12 of these gift cards back. So that's a lot of money that you're spending in the store. That's $120 that you can earn back in gift cards for Publix. So you're going to go into the store, you're going to purchase any of the participating items, create an account on this website, take a picture of your receipt, and they're going to keep track of you. Well, through Friday night, anything that you purchase, they're going to give you double the credit for it. So if you buy $25 worth, you've actually bought enough to get a $10 gift card, which is pretty huge. I got an email just before I kind of got dinner and kids and was looking at my email, but and noticed it. Karen sent me an email to remind me, hey, the Pampers deal that is running this week, it's even better than, we're all thinking. So in this current weekly ad, we have Pampers on sale. When you buy Pampers, hold on, trying to get us there. There we go. They're on sale, $8 off 2, and these are the boxes. So you grab 2 boxes of Pampers, you're going to get $8 off in savings. We've got a bunch of coupons, so pair in your coupons. You've also got a store coupon in the extra savings flyer that you can pair into. So all the coupons that you can, but then remember, you're going to get double points on that, which 2 boxes of Pampers is going to be enough for at least 1 gift card, if not 2 gift cards after all of that. So thank you, Karen, for the reminder. But that's the perk of Stocking Spree. So Stocking Spree is P&G products, PepsiCo, not Pepsi, but PepsiCo's food products, and Nabisco and Kraft. Those 4 brands have come together to work on this promotion. It is kind of a little bit of a hodgepodge, so I always come in here, the very bottom of the page, and click on participating products, and then you'll see a full list of everything that is participating. It's all of our favorite P&G items. It's a lot of your favorite Nabisco items, Ritz, Triscuits, Oreo cookies, the important things in life. It's not all of your favorite crafts. It doesn't include craft cheese. It doesn't include, some of the things that you're used to grabbing that are craft. And it's definitely not your Pepsi, but it is your Frito-Lay, your Quaker, Rice-A-Roni, Starbucks, a few other things in there. So you'll see the full list, but you can upload any receipt and just let them tell you. You don't have to worry about it. Just kind of keep earning those gift cards as you purchase items. So again, for Publix, you're going to go in, you're going to focus on the buy one, get ones. I'm going to focus on matching my store coupons with my manufacturer's coupons, taking advantage of rebates and taking advantage of your mobile apps. For both Publix and Kroger, we don't have any mobile apps that directly link. So what I mean by that, Ibotta, Fetch, all of those, you're going to need to come home and take a picture of your receipt for both stores. I'm not going to be able to log in with my Publix account and have Publix just tell Ibotta what I bought. It would be magical if you could, but they really couldn't work it out. They tried and they couldn't work it out. So they went back, they got rid of linked accounts for both Publix and Kroger. They tried in both stores and failed in both stores. So in both stores, you're going to need to come home and take a picture of your receipt to be able to submit your Ibotta offers. We're going to go to Ibotta in just a second. I want to hit Kroger and a few Kroger specific things, and then we're going to talk some mobile apps. So Kroger specifically, we talked quickly just the fact that they run mega events. That's their promotional model. A few tips here. So normally I would tell you whatever you see on sale today, you're not going to see on sale again for 6 weeks. Well, Kroger kind of bends that a tiny bit because whatever you see on sale this week is usually going to run for 2 weeks. So while they do run on a 6-week sale cycle, it kind of feels a little longer because when they run a sale, a mega event, for example, all those items are on that mega event for 2 weeks. And then they're off mega event for a bit. So just keep that in mind. With Kroger, I've really got a longer window to shop. And for me, Kroger being a backup store, being there's a great deal, let me run in for these few items. Publix is my main store. I kind of love that they run a 2-week ad because I've got that longer window to head in and grab whatever I wanted at Kroger. They do run a ton of digital coupons. With Kroger, do keep in mind, there are really no store coupons. There are things that are going to work like store coupons, but we're not going to talk about them. We're going to ignore them and act like they don't exist because Kroger corporate, they want you 100% to believe that there is no such thing as a store coupon. And why I mean that is that Kroger is adamant that they do not want you stacking coupons. Now, you're going to see some coupons that actually do let you stack, but we're not going to talk about it. But with Kroger, you are going to find that you will have some that actually come off multiple times. Those are actually store coupons. So, for example, this guy, milk. I can use this up to 5 times. I can grab a half gallon of milk through May 3rd. As long as I have loaded the digital coupon, I'm going to pay $1.27 for that half gallon of milk. Now, in some regions, this is actually 97 cents. So don't just take my word for it. Pull up your Kroger account because depending on the region that you're in, this could be even better. I am in what's considered the Atlanta region. I don't live in Atlanta, but everything that is in this neck of the woods kind of follows the same price guides. Then you've got the Nashville, Knoxville region. You've got the Mid-Atlantic, which is Virginia and on up. So you'll start to kind of see where your little stores are. But this guy I can get multiple on. And when I see that kind of coupon, it's really a store coupon. Most of the coupons that are here, though, are just a one-time use coupon. So this is $1 on General Mills small size cereal. This is a 5-time off as well because that's what they're currently running. Let's see. Let me find one. We've got a lot of 5-time use right now. Here we go. This is a manufacturer's coupon. $1 off A2 milk. Redeem by purchasing the right size. We've got all the fine print. Limit 1 coupon per household. Digital coupons and paper coupons may not be combined. So this guy is a manufacturer's coupon. If I turn around and I try to use another coupon with it, it's not going to work. It's going to get really grumpy with you. And you want to treat it like you would a normal coupon. All these others, they are technically store coupons. Just gonna say it. Gonna let you take it from there. They are store coupons. The computer will even have a little SC next to the coupon when it comes off on your receipt. Now, let me zoom in here so that you can see the quick way to spot these. They all have 5 times up in the corner when they run these events. They are digital week events. They've got a lot of that's the promotional model for that week, is all of these digital coupons. So you do want to be using digital coupons. The best part here is that if you're doing Kroger Pickup, I can load all of these. I can use Kroger Pickup and these all come off on my pickup order. Perfect, done. By the way, you can still use paper coupons with a Kroger Pickup order as well. When you come to pick up your order, you just hand them all your paper coupons and they go back inside. They will ring up all your coupons and then they will come out with your final total. The struggle that a lot of folks are having right now is their mobile apps, because with pickup orders, they're really not giving you a receipt anymore in most areas. So you're gonna have a hard time coming home and submitting your mobile apps. Well, before you leave, just say, hey, I really need a receipt for this. I can't use the printout. There's not much that they can say there. You don't have to tell them it's for mobile apps if they're, hemming and hawing and they don't want to give it to you. But if you were, buying this and needing reimbursement, I got to have a receipt for that. In the end, there are a lot of reasons in life why people need a receipt. So they can print one out. They may not want to, but they can print one out. The other solution is that you could give up on mobile cashback. That's obviously not the best solution, but it is where you're going to have to go. If I do not have a regular printed receipt, what you have online or what comes in your email is not going to work. Ibotta is not going to accept it. Checkout 51 and Fetch, to my knowledge, also will not accept it. So in the end, you're going to want the printed receipt. Now, you do have one backup option. When you're on Kroger's website, if you've not been using it, Kroger does have Kroger Cashback. These work like Ibotta and like Fetch, but I don't have to submit a receipt. Instead, I log in and I load these offers like a digital coupon, except that they don't come off my total. These are now loaded into my account when I earn it, when I get that little bit back. So, for example, this is $1 back on John Frieda and specific types of John Frieda. This is a limit 1. Some of them actually will say limit 2, limit 5. They kind of match the Ibotta offers, guys. But what it means is that I could grab this in this as a pickup order or in the store. I could use a coupon on it. I would still get $1 back. This $1 back is going to get loaded into a little savings account, basically, on my Kroger account. And then I can cash that out. I can have it sent to PayPal. I can even have it sent to come off at the register the next time I'm in Kroger. That's the option I would pick. But you will find that there's all sorts of options here. Now, there's one exception. You will find some alcohol offers normally. Like, come on, Kroger, there's a whole bunch here because we just had the first of the month. So maybe we don't have any alcohol offers. Being the first of the month, they took them all away. There's normally a lot. We're going to say maybe they're just on a little break. But if there are alcohol offers in your cashback account, strange that there aren't any right now, they are usually PayPal only. So whatever I earn, I can't send that to my Kroger account to then use at the register or on my next pickup order. I actually have to cash that out through PayPal, or it auto cashes out through PayPal, which is fine too. But just be ready for that to work a little differently with alcohol than it does with all of the other grocery items that you might grab. But still a pretty sweet way to have an extra stack in, because you used a coupon in the store. You definitely bought it on sale, right? That's our goal. And you took advantage of that Kroger cashback as well. The next question that folks ask is, can I use these, with Ibotta and with Fetch? Yeah, you can. So you should definitely, any of them that line up, take advantage of that and quadruple dip if you can for that extra savings anytime that they match in. They don't always match in like that, but if they're going to, you should be there. That's the goal, right? Is to find all the nooks and crannies that are available to save every literally nickel and dime that we can. That's how we, we want to add it up in any way possible. So just, keeping it real. That's where we want to be. Oh, my mom's sending me a tip so we can find the sort by alcohol, but I'm not even seeing it as an option for mine. So that might just be where I am on this page. Okay, so to keep us moving here, we've kind of got the basics between both stores. You kind of know their promotional models. There are some other things that are different between both stores. So if you're trying to decide Publix or Kroger, I will tell you, Kroger has a much bigger organic side and gluten-free side. So some of you have probably already figured that out, but if you are trying to either go that direction or those are the items that you're trying to focus on and trying to find deals on, you actually will have a better chance of doing that at Kroger than you will in Publix. Publix does have those items. They just don't have entire sections of them the way that Kroger does, and they do not tend to put them on sale the way that Kroger does as well. So that is a big extra check in the Kroger column for a lot of folks that's not in Publix. And we see some, we just don't see anywhere near what we see for Kroger. Now, some other ways to save for both stores that are just completely separate are our mail-in rebates, and both of them are going to work beautifully with those. So your P&G rebates, the Hinkle rebate that's currently running for Purcell and All. I just saw today our first Fandango movie reward. We were talking about that last week. I was kind of excited to see one come across. So for General Mills, when you grab 3 General Mills products, you're going to be able to get a $13 Fandango movie ticket back. Those types of offers, good at any store. So when we see those running, don't feel like, I need to be a store specific here. I can really grab those anywhere that I want. I'm going to pull that up and I'll share that link with you too. Oh, and then the link that I have isn't working. Let's see if I can find the right link. Here we go. Here's everything that's participating. Let me clean this up and I'll try to get this up for you guys just so y'all can see it all. There we go. So this is our movie reward deal. You don't usually have to buy whatever the movie is that they're promoting. You can turn around and use it for any movie that you want, but they usually do it to promote a particular movie. I think 90% of the time never use it for the movie that you're supposed to. So this one, you are going to buy 3 General Mills cereals in one transaction. You have until August to do that, and you're going to get $13 back. Now, these can be on sale. These can be on sale with a coupon, on sale with a mega event and a coupon. You've got that 5-time use coupon that I just accidentally clicked on at Kroger. All of those are going to count. It's all that matters is that you bought the participating item, which is usually kind of any of them. They're not usually super specific on what you grab. Like this is the little 10-ounce box. So kind of it looks like most of them are included, but pretty fun there and a super easy way for you to get some extra savings pairing in those rebates on top of the sales that are running in those stores. So I'm struggling to get my way to be able to chat with my husband to pull up to give you that link. But I will put it in the comments when we're done because it just doesn't want to pull up tonight. Okay, to jump out, let me see. I'm trying to. Oh, and Jackie, it looks like my husband just answered you too, but we're on most Monday nights at 8:30, and I do a drugstore video most Tuesdays at 2. I say most because I haven't broken the news to you guys yet, but we're going to take a few weeks off in May. I haven't taken any breaks in a while, but we are going to take a few weeks off in May from a weekly video, but most Monday nights, always at 8:30 for our weekly Q&A. Okay, so for my folks that are Kroger shoppers, one other big perk is obviously your fuel points and fuel savings. So just a reminder on how that program works. You are going to earn 10 cents off of a gallon of gas for every $100 that you spend on groceries. For gift cards, it's always 2 times the fuel points. So a $50 gift card earns you 10 cents off a gallon of gas. Now, they do run regular promotions of 4 times the fuel points on gift cards. When they run those, you do have to come in and load a digital coupon. So just to show you whatever they may be running, you will usually find it's typically at the top of the digital coupons. You're going to have to load the digital coupon, and then you will earn 4 times the fuel points on those gift cards, really with no limit. So if you wanted to go in and get $400 worth of gift cards, you could. It's not a one gift card. It's as many gift cards as you would like. So 4 times the fuel points, meaning normally you would have earned 2. So your $50 gift card would have earned you $50 gift card would have earned you 10 cents off a gallon of gas. Now your $50 gift card is going to earn you 20 cents off a gallon of gas. So it's like you bought $200 worth of groceries if you look at it that way. $100 worth of groceries earns you 10 cents off a gallon of gas. $50 in gift cards normally earns you 10 cents off a gallon of gas. So 4 times that $50 gift card earns you 20 cents off a gallon of gas. Here's where I want to encourage you to push this as far as you can, because in Kroger, that is off of a 35-gallon fill up. That does not mean that you take your little 4-door car and fill it up. That means you take your car and you take your husband's car or you take your friend's car and you line them up and you fill up with everything that it will let you get so that you can take that savings to the max. 35 gallons. You should take it all the way. So if I've got 20 cents in fuel points saved up from buying a $50 gift card times 35 gallons, that's really $7 in savings from your gift card. So just so you're kind of seeing the discount there, it's over a 10% savings. If you look at it that way, it's not bad on that gift card, but it's only going to be that high if you are maxing out the fuel savings, because the savings is really only as high as the amount of gas that you get. You see how you're going to put those two together? You forget to use your fuel points, you had no savings, right? So don't do that. Definitely max this out. If you can max it out with your SUV and your pickup truck, even better. Whatever you've got to kind of take that to the next level. And then with gift cards, don't forget that when they run these, it's usually everything. So if we need, something big, you could start saving up for it. You're going on vacation. We have a family in our church that about a year ago, they were planning a trip to Disney and they were asking me what's a great way to save for Disney. Well, Kroger Fuel Points is a huge way to save for Disney because they offer Disney gift cards. So if that's all you did was I grabbed a $50 Disney gift card every time they ran a fuel point promotion, keeping the budget little, that's still huge for you. You got an easy 10% off the gift card that you got to turn around and use on gas savings, and you're slowly budgeting and building a little bank of money to spend at Disney. So think about these gift card deals way outside of the box. They can be a really great way to help you save for all sorts of things. Publix does not offer this. Publix instead offers us pretty regular gas gift card options that will be on the front of your weekly ad. Now, this is where I'm slightly annoyed with Publix lately because these options are becoming more and more regional. And so you're going in and you're hoping that you are in that region only to walk in and realize you are not in that region. And nothing I can do for you guys there. I don't work for Publix, and I'm in your same boat, kind of hoping when I walk in, looking at that front of the ad, hoping that it's in my store too. And it's not in all regions anymore. So they are rotating it around. All I can do is tell you to look for it in the front of your ad, so you will see it in the type-ups on Southern Savers, but I'm going to put underneath it regional deal, and then you can kind of be on the alert. How it works in Publix, I'm going to get $10 off of a $50 gas station gift card with a $50 grocery purchase. Now that's before coupons. So you don't have to spend $50 on groceries in the end, but I did have to have $50 before coupons. Another little tip, if you're like me and you're shopping for a ton of folks, then spending the $50 before coupons, that isn't really my issue. Before coupons, I can be at $150 Not after coupons, thankfully, but before coupons. So most Publixes will actually let you get one gas station gift card for every $50 that you spend in groceries. So if I spend $150 before coupons, that means I can get 3 gift cards and I'm going to get $10 off of each one of them. I like to really look at that as $30 off my groceries. It's still $50 worth of gas, but you're getting that $10 savings. So however you want to work that in your brain, for me, I always take it off my groceries because it makes me feel better. But that is still a pretty sweet savings. $10 off of a $50 gas station gift card is actually really a 20% savings when you look at it in math land, and is a great savings. So whenever Publix runs those in your area, you're not allowed to ignore them. It's against the rules, guys. So if you see that on the front of your Publix ad, I get that you may be running in really fast, but you need to make another trip to be able to hit the $50, to be able to use that coupon. And remember, when they do run them, they never run it the entire week. It is always just the first half of the ad. They usually, always end on Sunday. So whenever your ad starts is when the coupon's going to start, and it's only going to go through Sunday. So it's not the last few days of the weekly ad ever. It's always the first few days of the weekly ad. So just don't miss those. Those are your 2 great ways to save on gift cards between both stores. Kroger's definitely being more flexible, giving you a lot more options, but Publix is, who's going to say no to gas station gift cards? And they sell every gas station that is in your area. So you're going to be very set for, whatever station you prefer. You're going to be set to be able to do that. Great question. Can I combine the Publix gas card deal and rebate apps like Get Upside? So no for Get Upside, Paige, but you could combine them with some of the other gas rebate apps. Potentially, I've not tried with Gas Buddy, but I would think it might work a little bit better with Gas Buddy. But Get Upside, I can't combine it because Get Upside is going to actually want you to use a specific card that is linked with them. You could potentially do it with Get Upside if you we're going to use a gas station that doesn't have the little blue shield. And I'm realizing I am not currently logged into my Get Upside account, so I can't show you what I mean. It's going to make me sit here and log in again. But there are some gas stations where it knows that you're there, and those are like auto savings. I don't have to upload a receipt. So if it has a blue shield, you must use a linked credit card. So using the gift card's not going to work with Get Upside. But what I could do is not use the Get Upside, but use my fuel rewards from Shell Fuel Rewards, or use my BP rewards, or so wherever that gift card is that you've gotten from one of those major gas stations, because that's what they offer, that I at least use those fuel rewards that gas station would offer me with the gift card. Probably not going to be able to use the Get Upside though, because most of those major gas stations are going to have that little blue shield on, and I keep saying Get Upside, they just rebranded on Upside. It's going to have the blue shield on it, so then I couldn't. I got to use the credit card to be able to redeem those. Lynn's asking, can I use my Harris Teeter fuel points at BP along with the BP gift card that I bought at Publix? Yes, you can. So if your Harris Teeter fuel points are good at BP stations in your area, they don't care how you pay. And to them, BP doesn't view that you got a deal on that gift card. They just view it as a gift card. You got a deal. You know you got a deal. They're just happy that it's a gift card. If anything, they're super happy it's a gift card, and you're not going to have to pay the credit card price. You're going to get the cash price, which is even more awesome in today's world. So yes, I can totally double dip with the store's rewards, or Harris Teeter's rewards, and that BP. If you have a Shell station in our area, some Shell stations work with your Kroger fuel points, then I could still use my Shell gas station gift card that I got at Publix with my Kroger fuel points at a Shell gas station. So it's all about working what the participating stores are in your area, and getting the best offers that you can in those stores for sure. Paige, can I combine Get Upside and Gas Buddy and get both offers. I've not tried Paige, but I would be really hesitant for both of those to work. Keep in mind the rewards that are really running through those are being offered. A good chunk of it is being offered by the gas station. And so it's the gas station that's going to say, the transaction ID, they've already processed it, and not allowing a second process on the same transaction ID. So I have a feeling it's going to be a no, but I'll actually play with that one and I'll let you know how it works. I've not tried both. Okay. Yes, the gift card always gives you the cash price too. So that's a whole nother reason to just walk around with gift cards in your pocket, right? Just so that I don't have to pay that very annoying, in our area, in some gas stations, almost 10 cents difference between the cash and the credit card price. So whole nother reason to get your gift cards in all the stores that are running them. Okay. So I think I've caught most of your questions here, and I saw one come through. Okay, Paige, sorry I missed your question. Can I just submit all my receipts to Stocking Spree? I get confused on what items. Yes, you can. So to go back, and I'm sorry I missed your question when we were talking Stocking Spree, you can submit every receipt to Stocking Spree if you wanted to, versus having to sit there and analyze what is part of it and what's not. Just submit them all and let them kind of keep track of what you have purchased. Kind of treating it the same way we would treat Fetch. So using your Fetch rewards, thinking about Fetch rewards, and the fact, I told you we would go mobile apps here. But when you think about your rewards accounts and you think, you know what, I don't have to check any of these, right? I don't have to sit there and say, oh, I want to buy that and I want to buy that. I just buy it and I get the money back. So these guys, I don't know if you still have this one, but I've had this one for so long, 100% back on Good Humor Viennetta cake. So I buy it, I pay $5 for it. I'm going to get $5 in points, 5,000 points back in my Fetch account, but I need to submit a receipt for that. You should just submit every receipt to Fetch. There shouldn't be a reason whether I saw a deal or didn't see a deal. Doesn't really matter. You should submit your receipt. So kind of having that same mentality with Stocking Spree for Publix is still great. Now, Ibotta, as we talk about the various ones, is different. I'm not going to earn anything with Ibotta if I haven't already come through and clicked all the little buttons of what I wanted to earn. So if I haven't sat here and loaded all the offers, then it doesn't matter. Oh, I don't want to watch your commercial. It doesn't matter what I send them a picture of. I'm not going to earn a thing. So very different ways to treat those two mobile apps, but definitely every receipt to Stocking Spree, every receipt to Fetch, and then coming over and doing Ibotta for specifically what you know that you bought that has a participating offer. And, hopefully getting some good money back from that. Oh, and Barbara, how do you submit to Stocking Spree? So let me pull that back up for you guys and I will show you. So to Stocking Spree, you're going to go to stockingspree.com. And guys, by the way, any of these things that match in, I try my hardest to tell you that they match in. I actually am noticing in saying that I left it off of this Pampers deal, and I will add it, but you will usually see it on everything that it does participate on. It will be matched in with the weekly ad. But how you're going to do it, you're going to come in, you're going to create an account on stockingspree.com, and then you will upload a picture of your receipt and get a gift card back. And they're going to walk you through how to do it. They do have some terms and conditions, but it's pretty simple. The biggest part being that you can only submit one receipt one time. So if you're worried about a receipt being too big, you can make it work. But maybe you start to get into a habit where if I know that things are Stocking Spree, I grab those items on a different receipt if you feel like you're struggling with your uploads. But you're going to do it solely through their website. It's not an app. It is just online. So take a picture with your phone and then send the pictures to your computer so that you can upload those receipts. Kind of old-fashioned in that sense, but it does work pretty well. Yes. So Wendy, I still can't send anything to my husband on my computer. It's just blank. But as soon as I finish, I will put the Fandango link in for you guys in the comments of the Fandango deal. I also have it going up in a post tomorrow morning, but for the General Mills cereal that we were mentioning a bit ago. Okay, so kind of all over the board here, but I want to jump back really fast just to hit some mobile apps. So with Kroger, with Publix, Ibotta is one of the best apps that is out there. And yes, Ibotta stacks in on top of the coupons that you used in the store. So if you're not using any mobile apps, you should, but this is just a huge extra way. There's a ton of offers in here, some of which are completely free. Grab Oikos at $1.25 and get $1.25 back. And if we pull this up at Kroger and you search for Oikos, or however we say that, I don't know, that's how I say it, you'll see that they're actually on sale right now for $1. So I can buy this strawberry yogurt for $1, and then I can submit a picture of my receipt. I'm gonna get $1.25 back for my Ibotta. They don't care that I only paid $1. They're gonna give me $1.25. So I just made a quarter to buy this yogurt. You may not even like it, but they just gave you a quarter to buy it. So that's a pretty sweet one. We see a lot of these as well. So red gold tomato, this is diced tomatoes, 10-ounce can. They say free after. It doesn't always mean that it is, but you can kind of hunt and see, and there we go. It is on sale for $1 right now in Kroger, and you are going to get $1 back when you submit your receipt as well. So completely free. No reason to not grab a number of these offers. So really fast, we've done whole videos on mobile apps, but since we're specifically talking saving at these two stores, just quick ways to make sure you're saving more. The For You column is what it starts on, and it bases those based on what it thinks you've purchased in the past. And you may find some fun things in there, but the two columns that I look at the most are the ones that are next to it. So if you can see that, how that's moving right there at the top. So the next column over, I can just tap that and I can go to what's hot. That's usually going to show you the highest value offers, and it's going to be what most people are redeeming, which in theory means that you have a higher chance that these items are on sale, right? Because our goal here, folks, is to match the sale with the coupon. So in theory, the what's hot is not only high value, but it is hopefully also on sale. So you can skim through that really quick and see if there's anything in there that matched in with what you want to grab. And then best value is the other favorite one. And that's basically going to be free offers. And then it's going to be your highest value offers. Like you're basically telling it, sort highest to lowest, right? It does a pretty good job of sorting highest to lowest based on the value of the product. So you will see some $1 offers in there, but they're $1 offers on a product that, based on the value of that product, that this is almost like a 30% savings. Chobani oat milk, $3 back. This is a huge 96-ounce bottle, but that's still a significant savings on that one. So you kind of get the idea. Those are the main ones that I would focus on. Also, don't forget in Ibotta, that I can click on that little magnifying glass and I can actually search barcodes. So when you see that barcode scanner right there pop in, all I need to do is click on it and I can just start to scan all the barcodes in the store, and I will immediately know whether or not I have a product that matches in or doesn't match in for offers. So it's a really fast way to find whatever the savings is that you're hoping is there, right? To always use that barcode scanner in both stores. Kroger also offers that ability with the Kroger app. Publix does not. It's kind of annoying. But one thing to mention with the Kroger app, you will not see those cashback offers. When you scan by barcode, the cashback offers do not appear. The digital coupons do, but the cashbacks do not. So Kroger cashback that I mentioned earlier, much easier to use from their website. So come to their website, click on savings, and then down here in the bottom corner is cash back. and then you will see all of those offers. So you need to be signed in. You can load any of those offers and you're ready to save on them. If you don't grab those products, it doesn't matter. So load away if you want to. If you grab them, then you're going to get cash back. And if you don't grab them, you're not going to get anything. But it's an easy way to make sure that if you did, you have that little bit saved and ready to go for those particular products. And yes, Karen, so Ibotta will also tie in with Kroger Cashback. And many times we will see the same offers between both programs. So pretty sweet that you can sometimes, in a sense, triple dip, get it on, or quadruple, get it on sale, use a manufacturer's coupon, do Kroger Cashback, and do Ibotta. It doesn't always happen, but when it does, you're doing a little tiny dance because that's pretty sweet. Will the General Mills Fandango work at cereals bought at Food Lion? Yes, it will. So pretty awesome to be able to do that. Let's see, I'm trying again, there we go, trying again to restart so that I can get that link to you guys because I know y'all are all asking for that cereal link. So I finally can send this to my husband. So we'll send that over and we'll get it put into the comments now. So this deal that I was mentioning earlier, it will work no matter where you grab them. It's just buy 3 in one transaction. And you can always read the terms and conditions, but very rarely do these offers specify a particular store. If they do, it's a Walmart. And it's there. All the other stores, it's never an issue. And you would see that right off the bat. You would see a Walmart logo. You would see Walmart mentioned. So you're good. However you want to grab these, it's just grab 3 participating General Mills cereals, upload a picture of your receipt, and you are going to get within 2 to 5 business days a link to activate a $13 movie reward, which is basically a free ticket in today's crazy expensive movie tickets. And again, you don't usually have to use it for that particular movie. Sometimes it's a kind of hunting and finding it, but like 99% of the time, they do not require that you turn around and use it on that. So you're good to turn around and use it however you want on any of these movies. That's exactly what it says. So you're good. So fun perk there, extra perk. So there we go. I just stuck, or just saw him stick that in there. And you're asking the limits. So this is again you have to sit here and read all the fun bits and pieces of it. Sorry guys, I don't know all the bits and pieces, and that particular one is, let's see, it's not answering, but many times it's usually like 3 or 4, here we go, it's up here. Skimming it really quick. Limit 2 rewards per person. So that, by the way, is just by email address. That's how you're going to submit it. So if you wanted more rewards, then your husband could do 2, you could do 2, your teenager could do 2. It's just going to be 2 per email address. Basically 2 rewards per person. And the reward is good to purchase any one movie ticket up to $13 to see Jurassic Dominion or any other movie at Fandango partner movie theaters in the U.S. You do have to go and see a movie before September 30th. So there we go. So all of those details, I kept clicking terms and service down here, but all those details, if you click on participating General Mills cereals, they're at the top. So if you're wanting all the fine print, they're at the top of the long list of participating cereals. Okay, and I did just see my husband stick that in on the comment. So you should be good to grab that link if you want. And that is good for any cereals that you bought starting yesterday. So if you went shopping on Saturday or before, you're gonna have to get some more General Mills. But if you bought them yesterday through August 31st, so kind of a fun perk there. Yeah, and you're good to see any movie. Yeah, exactly, Wendy. I see a lot of cereal in our future too. We already buy a lot of General Mills, so I'm just excited at free movie tickets. There's already one Marvel coming out this week that I have kids that want to see it. So I don't know if I can get that turned around fast enough for them to be able to see the new Doctor Strange, but I may make them hold out and wait until Mama can collect enough codes to handle Doctor Strange tickets. Because if you can get them for free, why pay for them, right? That's the way this works. Okay, guys, we hit a lot tonight. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I will be back on tomorrow for drugstore deals. However, I'm going to be on at 1 just to throw a quirk at you. I have a kiddo doing an AP exam that is going to get out at 2. And I don't think after her AP exam that she wants to have to sit in the car and listen to me do a drugstore video. So we're going to do it from the car at 1 while she does her AP exam. And hopefully she will do great and we will find some great deals too. So all of the top deals in CVS and in Walgreens live tomorrow at 1. I know that may mess with you if you're planning on 2, so you can just watch it after the fact. But there are some great deals. We've got a whole bunch of new month-long deals running in Walgreens that just started on Sunday, and a ton of new coupons that you just got in Sunday's paper. So a lot of great pair-ins. Really great diaper deal, by the way, at CVS. So I've got all the CVS deals added in. You can definitely check out that list. I'm still typing on the Walgreens, but I'll get it all added up before we go live. So hopefully I will see a lot of you there, or watch it after the fact, and hopefully you can catch all of those deals too. Thanks for joining me today. And I will catch you guys in a couple of weeks on Monday night. We're going to take a couple weeks off, and I'll be back. So we'll miss you, but I'm looking forward to a break too. So thanks for joining me, and I will talk to you again soon. Y'all have a great night.